guys, welcome back. My name is toyin. I'm an architectural designer out of Atlanta, Georgia, and my channel is about sharing my self-care journey with fitness, design, and everything that's going on in my life, to be honest. I'm training for my first marathon, and I really wanted to share that experience with y'all because past 2025, that's when I officially started my running journey. And it started off with my first 5K back in 2024. All of a sudden I started doing long distance running, and now we are training for our first marathon. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Okay, good morning guys. Monday, December 29th, and I'm about to go to the gym. It's about to be 7 o'clock. Today we're gonna do HIIT cardio. I feel like I do a lot of the same exercises. Doing longer runs midweek. I feel like it's not good to overexert yourself and have too much impact on your knees because you're already gonna be getting that from the amount of steps you get in doing long runs. One big thing on me is improving my cadence, so I don't wanna burn out my knees before I even get the chance to perform. So yeah, I've been avoiding doing exercises such as jump rope, mountain climbers, anything that requires jumpings. So jump squats, burpees, definitely not burpees. I'm not doing any burpees, but you understand the gist. So I've been doing more exercises like standing X crunch or kettlebells or like lateral lunges where like I'm actually stepping instead of like, you know, jumping up. So yeah, I've slightly tweaked my exercises, and you can notice that from like the videos that I will be posting. Doing any pop squats either, like anything that requires me to like lift my legs at the same time. No, only one leg at a time. I'm changing for the better. I'm proud of how far I've come in my fitness journey, and I'm glad that I can make these minor lifestyle changes and, you know, improve my overall well-being. Being more active throughout the day, getting my steps in, running a longer distance, building that endurance, eating more intentionally, more balanced meals. Yeah, I'm happy. The year has come to an end. I have so many things to look forward to because this year was really disciplined, and that trickles into I'll say discipline and commitment. I taught myself how to commit to something, and yeah, if you can't learn how to commit to yourself by giving yourself goals, striving for them, whether or not you achieve them or fail, it's the effort and it's the journey in between that matters the most. So yeah, there's so many things that I've learned this year, and I'm looking forward to next year. I have not even started planning my 2026 because I don't know. I feel like I've been just so focused on trying to get these videos out that I forgot that part, and it's, you know, 2 days away. It's 2 days away, but what I have in mind, I just have to find a way to, like, you know, visualize it into something tangible and, you know, list out those goals by Q1, Q2. A good thought. Like, I was reflecting on if I want to go for more races this year or strive for beating my times. And I think I'd rather focus on PRs and then probably the third year, like the next year, because I'm entering year 2 of my running journey. So I'd rather go for beating my times in 2026, and then 2027 I want to go for more races and, you know, probably travel. We'll see. We're not there yet. Into this workout, like I said, my exercises are going to be the same. Like, and toe tap is like, it feels like I'm doing the Pilates version of ad bikes, and it's hard. The first time I tried it, it was so hard. Oh my God, I nearly cried. But I actually got the hang of it. It's actually a really good core exercise, and like it forces you to really reach and extend like your upper ab muscles. However, I don't actively choose to do this exercise. I might actually incorporate it into more core exercises, but it's one of those where it's like, I see the vision, but do I want to suffer? No, I don't. Well, you don't need to lift as heavy, especially now that I've been running long distance. Like, I don't need to carry all that mass when I'm running. I can be strong. I want strong legs, I want strong glutes, core, all that. But you don't require that much. Like, just as long as I can lift my body weights and I can squat very good, and I have good form, and I'm actually engaging those muscles and practicing using them while I run, I don't need to lift as much, because running is the hardest part. Like, I feel like when you're just lifting weights for too long, you feel so stiff, and like you lose that mobility unless you're actually actively using those muscles. So you go to the gym and you just go to work and just walk around, like, how else are you going to be using those muscles? You're not. Get the work day started. I'm working from home today because it's rainy, it's gloomy outside, and I just don't feel like driving in that weather condition. So I'm working remotely today. I have 3 minutes before my first meeting of the day, and I only plan to work today and tomorrow, and most likely will use my holiday. I'll use my holiday for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And that Friday I will take off because I'm not doing anything, okay? Until next week. So yeah, this is the last week of the year, and there's so many things I would like to reflect on. I don't have the time to talk about it now, but I'll check in later because we have so many goals and so many things that we're gonna plan, and I think it's about time for me to bring y'all along this journey. Normally I do this by myself, but it would be good to share some of my goals with y'all because I will be posting more often in 2026. And I guess I'm just gonna put it out there, but I feel like this year I'm gonna fully commit to doing Gymshark 66, and we'll see what happens. Either just put that energy out there, put myself out there, and really do, try, rather than not doing anything at all. So I'll check in with y'all later. Let me get this meeting in. Yeah, we'll see. Let's get this meeting in.
I really feel.
I was gonna avoid recording, but I have breakfast here. I have scrambled eggs, bacon, and half a bagel with cream cheese on it. And I started doing this thing where I drizzle just a little bit of honey. The biggest difference, when I tell you, like, it's by far one of the best things I've had. I don't know where I got the idea from, but I think I've seen it on Pinterest or something, but ever since I tried it, I can't go back to just plain cream cheese. Okay. I had something in my mind and I forgot what I was thinking about once I started eating that. I've gotten to the point where I'm like religiously tracking everything I eat. Anything I put in my mouth, I'm tracking it. Because how else can I be disciplined about sticking to my macros? As well, I downloaded the Gymshark training app just so it can be easier for me to track my daily goals, which is meeting my protein intake goal each day. What else? I already forgot it. Oh yeah. So hit daily protein goal, wake up at the same time every day, and daily walk. I thought about going to bed at the same time every single day, but I recently watched a documentary, or it was one of those like Good Morning America like tidbits, where they said it's actually more beneficial for you to wake up at the same time every single day instead of going to bed at the same time, because when you wake up, or at least you wake up in the morning, the first time that you get that hit of sunlight, you're resetting your how do you say that word? Circadian. There we go. You're resetting your circadian rhythm every single day by you doing that. Unfortunately, I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning, so it's pitch black dark. I'm not getting any sunlight, but the moment I turn on my lamp, yes, I am. I actually have an automatic smart bulb. God, I have an automatic smart bulb that I use, and it's I've been using it for about 2 years, and all it does is just turn on, and it's a lot better to do that. I just have that natural habit of still finding a way to fall asleep, and I'm getting a little bit better at it. I've been tricking myself by putting my Garmin watch in my bathroom, so I don't have a choice but to wake up and go and get it. But still, somehow I make it into bed. So we're working on that discipline. I swear, waking up in the morning has been the hardest thing throughout my fitness journey, because I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, like, I did not like waking up. I was never a morning person, and it took me years of dedication, and especially using the gym as a priority, the first thing that I do in the morning, because it helps me wake up. If I don't do it, I'm going to be sluggish for the rest of the day. So yeah, I feel like it's the hardest thing I have to do, so I really do try to make it an effort of me waking up. I've been committed to getting 10K steps in. I've been getting better at reaching those goals, but there's still some days that I don't hit it, and I'm either exhausted or I don't have the time because of work, and I'm really trying to get those in there. So yeah, that's something I'm going to commit to. It's always good to choose goals that are attainable for long term, instead of you saying, oh, I'm going to do this, and like you can only do it like two or three times. What's the point? If you want to have a daily goal, choose something small and make it last. Like, that's how you build endurance. So yeah, I'm going to eat my breakfast and get back to work because I need to get some work done. I said I was going to check in with her at 2, and it's 11. It's 11 at the moment. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Forget how routine based I am, because I already started making my lunch before I even grabbed the camera, and I didn't record me plating it, but y'all get the gist. So I am currently prepping my lunch at the moment here. So I have jollof rice as the base, fried rice, and fried plantain. I put 100 grams of jollof rice, 100 grams of fried rice, and then 4 slices of plantain. So that's bringing me up to a total of 485 calories for this meal. And the last thing I'm going to add is stewed beef. I think I'm going to put 1. So yeah, I'm going to put 1, and I'm just going to add that here. So that was 68 grams for 1 beef. And I'm telling y'all, I'm very serious about this. If y'all don't think I'm serious about this, I'm very serious about this. I'm committed to reaching my goals. 68 grams. And it's easier when I started focusing on getting like even numbers. So my total macros, my total calories for lunch meal is 617 calories. Carbs is 72.6 grams. Fat is 25.9 grams. And protein is 23 grams. For breakfast, I had 604 calories. Carbs was 50.4 grams. Fat was 32.8 grams. Protein was 27.8 grams. So feeling pretty good. My daily protein goal is 133 grams. So I need to eat more protein throughout the day. Ugh. So pretty good because like I'm feeling pretty good because I was watching like my old videos and comparing that to like my most recent vlogs, and like it's a lot harder to see what you look like because you're just looking at your reflection in the mirror when you're working out. But to actually watch footage of yourself working out is a whole different experience, and I didn't realize how much my physique has changed. Like I just finished uploading my very first video of me trying oxy shred, and 8 months later I actually see the difference on a daily basis, and it's just wild. Like maybe I sound over dramatic saying it, but I believe I just feel like it's so wild that I can see that progress. Like it just makes me so happy. It makes me happy to put a goal out there, put yourself out there, and really work hard. Stick to your goals, your ambitions. And not only am I focusing on having like physical abs, you know, because I really want abs, to actually become athletic and train for races and marathons is crazy. Like I'm a marathoner at the moment. Well, half of one. I'm literally half of a marathoner. That sounds crazy saying it. I just want to say marathon. I feel like if you've done a half marathon, you already have the marathon in the title. So like I'm a marathoner, duh. But to say that I'm training for a full marathon is just crazy. It's just crazy. But I'm putting it out there. As of today's date, it is December 29, 2025. 2026, I'm going 26 for 26 in 26. Like, shit, fire. Oh my God. Some bars before, that's how fire it is. Oh my God, not for real. Like, I'm excited to say that because, you know, how many people can say that, you know? How many people can actually say that? Going 26 for 26. Damn, loud. Okay.
Total turnaround just yet, but we're witnessing the very early innings of a huge renaissance for one of America's most iconic house of brands.
So how is Gap trying to reinvent itself? And can it prove to investors that this turnaround isn't just a passing fad?
All American, very nebulous. 1,000 people can come up with 1,000 ideas with it.
Snack. I have 17 meatballs in here, and it's about how many grams of protein? So let's see, meatballs has 44.2 grams of protein. So yeah, I've added this sauce. Let me add that. I added a combination of like different sauces, and I feel like it's an easy way to just like snack on meat while getting your protein in. And these are turkey meatballs as well. So yeah, try this. Hey guys, you know it's late when I got the bonnet on. It's 9:30, and yeah, I'm eating dinner. I'm eating it 2 hours later than I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to be eating dinner the latest 7, but we have been slacking today. It's just one of those days. It's Monday. So I have here something that I made right quick, but low-key feels delicious. Smells and looks delicious. Let me just... So yeah, so I have here some, how do I even describe this? This is salmon and rice, and I made this Asian inspired honey glaze sauce with soy sauce, sriracha. I guess I can call it honey sriracha sauce with salmon and rice. I'm gonna try it for the first time. The sauce tasted pretty good, and I hope it's not too sweet. Anything is better than nothing. Yeah, it smells good. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I gotta run back this recipe. You know, there's some moments where like you just make something up on the fly. You're like, I don't know if it's gonna taste good. This is it right here. Yeah, I've been getting back in my culinary arts bag because I love to cook. And I normally find recipes to make. But now it's like, wait, I used to just make stuff without even trying, and it tasted good. And sometimes it feels good to just make your dinner once in a while. I don't know, I'm that type. I feel like it's not every single day you just meal prep. Like I can meal prep my lunch, but like my breakfast, my dinner are special to me. I gotta feed myself with love and good food. All right, so that's it for today's vlog. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow. Peace. Okay, good morning guys. If you can't tell, it's quite dark. It's 6 a.m. in the morning, 6:30 to be exact. I'm about to start my run. My goal is to run a 10K, so 6.2 miles. And the weather is cold. I don't know how it got cold all of a sudden, but I stepped outside last night and I noticed, I was like, temperatures are dropping. I went on my balcony 5 minutes ago and it's 26 degrees outside. It is cold. So I'm gonna try out this new quarter zip jacket that I got from Nike. The brand is Nike, but I picked this up from Going Gone. It cost me $65. This was the only thing that I purchased that was not discounted at Going Gone, which is the first timer. Tag on it, it said thermo fit, and it's a Nike brand. It's good at maintaining your body heat, your natural body heat. And right now, I feel like I'm low-key overheating, but that's because I've been moving around, and I feel like by the time I get outside, it's gonna be comfortable. Yeah, this is how I prep for running outside in the cold because it's not my forte, but we have to get these miles in. I have this black ear muff that I got from Amazon. I like the blue one that I got from my half marathon, but I also wanted different colors. I think I might wear the blue one, and I have my gloves. So these protect my fingertips. I like the fact that this jacket also comes with thumb holes, but I'm still gonna wear my gloves on top of that. And for this run, I'm not gonna care too much about my pace because I have to stay warm. I think I might just follow my normal route and just go on a truly easy run without worrying about my pace. It's the last run of the year, right? It's the last run of the year, so I really want to make this count. I feel like after all the races that I've been doing, literally since 2024, my very first 5K, I've completely changed as an individual. I look about to rob somebody. Let me wear something a little bit cuter. Yeah, I'm changing my ear muff because I realized I looked like I was about to rob somebody, and that's not the aesthetic I was going for. So we're gonna wear this blue one because it's cute, it pops, and yeah, I don't look like I'm trying to be a thief in the night. I'm gonna start off with my Oxy Shred creatine. It's not every single day that I take creatine because I naturally don't drink enough water throughout the day, or I have a high sodium diet, and yeah, I don't drink enough water to compensate for that. So I drink it like every other day. Some days I feel like I need to figure out how often I'm gonna take creatine, maybe I should do it on my training days or my run days. I feel like it might be more beneficial to do it on my training days. And this is my Oxy Shred. Can I say that Oxy Shred has been helping me for the past 8 months? Yes, hands down, yes, it has been. This is something that I can religiously buy because I've seen the results. And I feel like when I first started my fitness journey, there were a lot of products that I was trying and I couldn't really tell if it was working. Now that I've been watching all my old videos, I see the difference before and after Oxy Shred. So yeah, I have this bad habit of like referring to it as Oxy, and I realize Oxy is like a completely different thing. It's just bad. It's just bad. And another thing that I failed at this year is waking up early. I'm supposed to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I still can't get out of bed until like 5:30. And that means I can't get out the door until like 6:30 because it takes me an hour to do everything these days. But yeah, we're working on waking up every day at the same time. It's just hard because it's pitch black every single day. All right, we're about to go on this run. It's a 10K, so I'm gonna take one energy gel with me to take halfway. I already know my halfway point, and I feel like I can run to it, fuel, and then run straight back. I normally like to loop around as well, but yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out once I get there. But yeah, this is my little thingy. It's cute, and yeah, it makes me feel warm. I have my gloves, then I put on my belt, and I'll see y'all outside. Bye. Alright guys, good morning. I'm already halfway through my run. I already ran a 5K. The average pace was 9:40 something, which is really good. So I have a little bit over 2 miles left in my run. As you can see, I'm trying to control my breath. It's not working, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'll probably check in with y'all towards the end of my run. Yeah, sorry, it's so cold outside, and I'm trying to keep, yeah, it's so cold outside. I'm trying to keep myself together, but overall, pretty good. Good morning. So I'm all done with my run. I did get a clip of me running and me sounding out of breath. Excuse that. I'm trying to work on my breath control. Am I doing well? I'll let y'all figure that out, but I'm still practicing. Anyway, I'm all done. I changed out my clothes because I'm tired. I didn't get to stretch because I had to go check on my friend's cats, and I didn't realize I forgot about his cats. I am so sorry. So I gotta get started with my work day. I need to do my recovery stretches. I didn't get to. I got my steps in, but I know I'm gonna be sore in a little bit. I have to focus on my job at the moment, so let's do that. It's 9:15. I have to get this drawing set done within the next 45 minutes to an hour. So yeah, I'll check in with y'all later. I'll probably check in when I'm making my protein shake and weekend gap. So yeah, thank you for tuning in today. I just want to say today was the last run that I had this year in 2025. I ran a 10K, 6.2 miles exactly, and my average pace was 9:54. Time was 1 hour and 1 minute. So we're pretty good. I mean, that's typical of me anyway. That's not like a race day pace for me. So I felt pretty good. Yeah, let's see what we're ending the year with. Because the next run I'm going to have is New Year's Day. So let's see what we're looking like when it comes to our predictions. So I'm gonna leave the year with a 5K race prediction time of 22 minutes and 59 seconds. So 23 minutes. 10K would be 48:59. Half would be 1:53:41 seconds. And marathon would be 4 hours, 28 minutes and 47 seconds. That's pretty good. The first time that I ever checked my marathon prediction was 5 hours. And within the last few months, I've cut it down by 30 minutes. So pretty good. The closer I get to 4 hours, the better, right? It's good to just, share my progress because I'm not the only one that's going through journeys like this. And I want to share with anybody that looks like me or can relate to me. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. Hey guys, good morning. Today is December 31st. It's the last day of 2025 and so many new things, so many new opportunities. Yeah, I actually can't wait for 2026. I feel like I need to spend time doing my vision board. I actually like waiting until like the day of or like the night before, like I guess New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so I can focus on just like reflecting and resolutions. But I feel like as I was editing these videos, I was doing my own form of reflecting anyway, and actually looking at myself and laughing and be like, girl, if only you knew. If only you knew at that moment. Yeah, it's I'm in a different era of my life, and I can't wait to see what the end of 2026 is going to turn out to be, because 2025 has been a year, but we survived. And we feel amazing. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in the new year. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying that. I think I might shoot record later on today. It depends on how much storage I have, but I use this SD all the way to the very last day of 2025. I'm proud of myself. You don't understand. I burned through like 6-7 SD cards this whole year alone, but I documented it. I documented every first timer that I had this year, my races, how I found my most productive ways of resetting, meal prepping, tracking, and even my fitness journey too. Like it's been a year. Yeah, I documented 2 moving vlogs too. Oh my god. And I'm actually documenting like my mid-20s. That feels amazing. I'm just glad that I can start this journey and see how much I grow over the years. And I feel like it's allowed me to really build that self-awareness. And racing has been another thing where it's pushed me out my comfort zone. It's allowed me to stay disciplined and commit to things long-term and build that endurance and push through any bad situations, because running in the rain in the cold is not for the weak. Uphill, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak at all. And some days, those are going to be your hardest days. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful for my God because he's blessed me. And sometimes I feel like I'm just the luckiest girl in the world because I just don't believe the things that happen in my life. But yeah, I'm just grateful that I could share that experience, and hopefully somebody that's in their 20s, looks like me, or in a similar like creative field, you understand what it's like to, tread through dark waters. You don't know what's ahead of you, you don't know what's behind you, but all you know is the present. And it's good to hold yourself accountable to your goals, stay disciplined, and not only that, be humble and share it with people. So yeah, that's all I have to say. We're about to get into our day. I'm gonna work out. I have to do HIIT, full body, and I had to switch all my exercises so I'm not jumping because we're gonna do a long run again tomorrow, 13 miles. Is it tomorrow? No, in 2 days. In 2 days. It's Wednesday. Jesus. Jesus. Welcome back to the vlog, end of year vlog. So I wanted to record myself working out and I didn't get to because there's so many people in the gym, and it's my fault. It's my fault. I normally go to the gym a lot earlier, so sorry that I did not get that content. Either way, it was majority of my full body exercises like standing crunch, leg races, any core exercises, to be honest. So you didn't miss out on anything. It's the same thing that I've been doing. So I'm just happy I was able to check that off my list for today. I had to go check on my friend's cats because he's out of town. And oh my god, Storm is so cute. She's just like the cutest thing. So I might steal your cats. Sorry. All right. So I'm about to get into doing my body measurements. I normally do this at the end of each year because first of all, it helps me shop online because I know exactly what I'm starting off with. And also because I'm on this fitness journey and I like to track where my body measurements are, if I've reached my goals compared to where I started off. So yeah, it's just something that I like to do each year. So let's get into it. All right, so my waistline is sitting at 29 inches. Alrighty. So hips are sitting at 36. I need to write this down. Where's my phone? So my measurements are still the same. My weight is 143.6. which is good. I like to stay within my 5 pounds. Normally I fluctuate between 5 pounds, so 140 to 145 is good. And my physician said that anything above that is overweight for my height. So we've been pretty good. My goal is to maintain 140 so I can keep my muscle mass because I've trained so hard just to put on muscle and I don't look good when I'm like 130 and below. I look too skinny. So yeah, I've shared my body progress. It's the end of the year. I believe I've reached my goals. At the moment, my abs are coming in, finally. First of all, my apologies if this vlog feels a little bit chaotic. I'm trying to get my life together. End of year reflections, I feel like I've reached my fitness goals. My goal is to have more defined abs. I feel like you can see the muscles, but I want them to stay throughout the day. That is the goal. However, we are looking pretty good. And also running long distance. Next year, I'm gonna be running my first marathon. So I'm gonna bring y'all along that whole training journey because right now I've been consistently running like 10 to 13 miles, but it gets real when you start running like consistently double digits and you're ramping up 40 to 50 miles weekly. Right now, the most I ran is 25 miles in a week. And that's obviously split between my easy runs, which is started off at 5 miles and I've increased it to a 10K, so 6.2 twice a week, and then a long run on Saturdays, so 10 miles or 13.1. Now we're gonna have to kick it up to probably 7, 8 as my easy runs and 15 to 20 as my long runs. It's crazy saying that, but I remember when 10 miles was like the scariest thing ever, and I've done that multiple times. So yeah, I want to bring y'all along that journey because this is my first time experiencing all of this, and I know there are other people in the world where they're like, I really want to get into running, but I don't know how to start. You just got to start by running outside or on a treadmill. Start with a mile and eventually you can keep stacking it. I did the same thing. I've never been an athlete. I've never played sports or been in sports competitions. I just like to work out. I started working out in college, and from there, it became part of my lifestyle, and I've opened so many new chapters. So yeah, I am excited. And also I finally got my photos from my first fitness photo shoot. Oh my God, I can't even believe I'm saying this. I sound crazy saying this out loud, but yes, I did that. And I think I might give my fitness page a little bit of a rebranding, same thing as my YouTube, and just switch up a few things. I don't know if I want to make my YouTube channel fully fitness because that's only one facet of my life. And I feel like fitness has transformed my entire life that I can't just stick to that one thing because the discipline I learned from, working out and setting those goals have been applied to other aspects of my life. I hope that makes sense. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been an amazing year. Just know that I'm thankful and grateful that I can share this experience with y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next year.
So I wasn't just using one of the tues a year. So what I'm going to do is my training rotation to do a session. And I was like, I love them. Pretty much go. And that was it.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Cannot believe I'm saying that, but oh my God. Happy New Year, guys. Yes, my hair is looking crazy. It's dry. I need to retwist. Let me do this. Ow, ow, ow. All right. Hey guys, I'm back. All right. Good morning. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2026, and it's amazing. I just came back from Kennesaw. I was visiting my parents for the New Year, celebrating with them, and I'm back. I got some food right here. I always go shopping in my parents' fridge because why not? Who doesn't love free food? That's how blessed I am. I love it. Anyway, what are we getting into today? So today we're gonna have our first run of the year. We're gonna be running a 10K. It's not an official 10K. It's just me running a 10K because we are marathon training officially. I can't even believe I'm saying that. We are ramping up those miles. We are. Yeah, I'm proud of the progress I've made. I feel like that's going to be my tagline of this whole entire channel. But yeah, I'm so happy about how far I've come in this whole running / fitness journey. It's almost empowering to know that you can really set your goals, work towards them, achieve them, and keep moving forward. And yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy about that. I walked in, I opened my door, and my spot is looking amazing. The lighting, the sun which is coming in. But yeah, Friday's gonna be a self-care day. Today is Thursday. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a self-care day. I'm gonna do my retwist finally because I cannot show up to work looking like this still. And yeah, I'm even noticing that yeah, my edges are looking somehow. I need to add some growth oil and literally do all of that. Get my nails done because this broke a week ago and I've been holding on because it broke in the middle and it broke through my real nail. So this is gonna be a painful experience, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine, and we're going to reset. I just realized how grateful I am because I don't have to worry about moving. I already moved. I already got that out the way 2 months ago. So I can't imagine people moving around this time or early in the year. It is a fresh start, but I'm glad I got that out the way. It feels good just waking up and driving to my spot because I've already been living here. I'm already situated. I'm also been Uploading these videos consistently, it makes me happy. It makes me happy that I'm doing that. And yeah, I feel like because I've been on top of it and I've been trying to get those out and being more active and just showing up for myself, but also showing up for the small community I'm building, it makes me appreciate life even more, you know? I woke up this morning and I finally hit 175 on YouTube, which is amazing. I'm grateful for the fact that over this past year, I was able to get to that much. A little goes a long way, and even just looking at my analytics, I'm like, I've been really, putting myself out there, and it feels good. It feels good to just show up for yourself, you know? I'm so proud of you, Toyin. I'm so proud of her. This girl I'm looking at, I'm proud of her because she knows what it's like to work hard for something and really put yourself out there, and it never fails. The moment that you put your faith in God, it never fails, not once. Even if I try to second guess it, bro, I've been lying to myself. So yeah, we're about to go and get our bar stools from the mailroom. I'm just thinking about how much I've grown, and I can't wait to continue growing and share that experience with y'all, because there's probably someone that might be in my shoes or is thinking about getting into the architecture field or thinking about getting into like fitness and trying to figure out how to balance that with their lifestyle. I am here to share that experience with y'all because we're in this together. Okay, we're in this together. You're not alone. Guess what? Oh my God. So the rest of my bar stools finally showed up. So for the past 2 months, I've only had these two that came from my first apartment. But now my other 2 bar stools have been delivered. Bar stools here. It's the same color that I got for these. So yeah, I'm gonna have 4 instead of 2. I'm so glad that they finally came then, because I've been really trying to host people, and I know I'm in a bigger spot, but I also only have like 1 couch and 2 bar stools. It's 9:30, so I'm about to get ready for a run. My phone is charging at the moment because I don't know how I charged it last night and I woke up and it was at 20%. So I guess it did not charge, or I took it off too early. Either way, I'm gonna let it charge up until it gets to like 60 or 70 and then go on a run, because I'm still gonna be running for about an hour and I need my music. My phone can't die on me. So yeah, we're about to do that. I'm gonna get into my stretches. Will I record it? Most likely not, because it's the same stretches I've been doing for the past however many months. So you're gonna see me just run. All right, bye.